What's up, Brother Fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am here at Audi Chapter, and today I am bringing you the 2023 Audi A6. In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that you need to know about this car right here. So before we get started, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future, and also enjoy the other reviews that I already have on the channel. And if you're already part of the fam, thank you so much for your support. And now, without further ado, let's get in the review. Let's ride. This is the 2023 Audi A6. So previously I reviewed an S6 on the channel, and this car right here, this is the baby sister to the S6. So the main difference between the A6 and the S6 is that you have two different engines. So this is an entry level, so it has a less powerful engine than the S6. Other than that, everything is identical. The body style, the interior component, dimensions, everything is identical on both cars. So now let's take a quick walk around this car, and starting with the front here. This nice white color that you're looking at right now, this is the glacier white metallic, very shiny, almost looking like a pearl color, and I think it's very gorgeous in the car. So to the front right here, so you have LED lights. This car is a premium level, so if you go to the premium plus, then you would get fancy DRLs or daytime running light or dynamic turn signal as well on the car, but you still have the same shaped lights but with less component housed in it. So that's the main difference. So if you go to the premium plus level, then you would get more options in the light. All right, so going lower, so you have this panel right here, making the car look very sporty from the side as well. So this panel is not perforated like on the A6, on the S6 or on the A6 Prestige, but because you do not have an intercooler behind it. So on the S6 you have two intercoolers, one on each side, so this panel would be perforated. And to the side right here, you have a curtain or a vent that will channel air to the side of the car, cool off the brake, and help stabilize the car. So to the middle right here, you have a sporty lips. It is the body color, and right over it you have this massive grille. So if you feel out of breath in an area, just know that this car is sucking up all the air in the environment. That's why you're not just tired or lazy. That's the thing. So this is the Audi single frame grille right here. It's the Audi identity, so it's on every car, and they're the one who introduced the single frame version of any grille on the car. So this one is all chrome because you don't have a black optic package on the car. So if you had a black optic package, this grille would be all black, the rims could be all black, and the lip up front would be all blacked out as well. But this is the normal version, so you have the chrome, and it matched the white color as well. So the black would match it too, but the chrome still looks gorgeous on the car. So now let's keep going to the side. Right here you have 19-inch wheels, and the rims are looking absolutely nice. And one thing I always say in all my videos is that Audi rims are always nice. I should put that as the banner of my channel. Audi rims are always nice. And you can see the contrast of the gray inside the arms and the chrome on the outside is looking absolutely gorgeous on the car. So the tire is 19-inch, and you can beef it up to 21 inches, but they sent this one right here with 19 inches. All right. So here you have the S-Line badge. So this is an S-Line model. All right, so the cap, mirror cap is the body color. The frame on the window is all chrome because you don't have the black optic package. If you had that package, then it would be all blacked out. And you can take a look at the side profile of the car real quick, from the front and all the way to the back. The car looks aggressive even from the side. The front looks nice, the side looks aggressive as well. And the Audi design language do not fail on this car either, because the body line starts from the front and pops all the way to the back. And one cool thing about this car is that the panels are like pushed out. So the car is very wide in a way, because all the panels are pushed out Even the rear fender, you can see it's pushed out, giving that car like a more aggressive and muscular look. So, and the battle, like at the bottom of the door right here, you now have a sill, but they shape it in a way where it almost looks like a separate sill or a skirt at the bottom. So everything is well thought on this car right here. And even the cap right here for the gas tank, the way they fit it inside the design in the body panel, so that's just amazing. All right, great design language right here. All right, let's keep going to the back. At the back, you have a small trunk here. So you have the Audi rings here, and you have this bar that follows through inside the tail lights. You have the A6 badge over here and the Quattro badge over there. So one thing that you need to know, if you had the black optic package on the car, this would be blacked out, the bar would be blacked out, the A6 badge would be blacked out as well. And the Audi design language just speaks volume at the back. I really like how amazing this light looks with the bar going inside it. And the chrome looks absolutely amazing too at the back of the car with this white color. So this is fully LED tail lights. Let me just show this real quick. There we go. And you have dynamic turn signal on it as well. So going lower, you have the parking sensors on the bumper, and you have two reflectors, one on each side. Even lower, so you have a diffuser looking style bumper here, and the only thing is that you do not have functional exhaust on it. So the actual exhaust are behind the bumper and facing the ground. So on the A6, this is what you get. If you need real exhaust, you have to go to the S6 where you get two dual exhausts, and then on the RS6 where you get two oval pipes. But on the A6, this is just what you get here. All right, so the back is looking absolutely gorgeous. I think I like it, besides the fact that you do not have functional exhaust here on the bumper, but other than that, everything looks great at the back. So let's keep going to the side. So in terms of dimensions, this car is about the same dimension as the S6 that I mentioned before. So in terms of length, this car is 194 inches long. It is 74 inches wide and 57 inches tall. So these are great proportion. This is just a mini saloon, so you're gonna have a lot of space inside this car for sure. Very nice sedan right here. So before we get inside, so I'm gonna show the keyless entry. So when I place my hand behind the handle, it just unlocks the car. And the same thing, it just works on all four doors. So when you're outside with your key still tucked away, you can just tap the sensor and you lock the car just like this. And know that the car is not gonna lock if the key is inside it. So that's a cool convenience feature right there. All right, so let's check out the inside of the A6. Okay, so jumping inside the A6, let's check out the interior right now. So one thing that you can see out the gate is that everything is brown out here. So you have this brown interior. Audi calls it the Okapi brown. So again, with the name, I'm not sure how to say this. I'm not sure what language this is, but it says Okapi brown. So if you go and ask for the Okapi brown, hopefully they're not gonna say what or anything like that, but Okapi brown. So this is what you get here. One cool piece you have inside the car is the wood that you have here. So usually I see gloss black in the middle, or it could be like carbon fiber, but this one is the wood finish here. So you have a wood on the dashboard here, and you have wood on the door as well. Hopefully they're not destroying the environment to make those, and they are recycled material, but other than that, it looks great for the money, so we're just gonna enjoy it. All right, so here you have fully leather seats, and they are comfort seats. They are not sports bucket seat, they are just comfort seats, and they are sports inspired. So you can see all the stitching on it. You know, that's the luxury that you expect inside the Audi. So stitching everywhere, leather everywhere. And one cool function that you get in those seats is that you can see it right here. It's perforated. And the reason for that is because you have ventilated seats function in the car. That's amazing. So when it's hot outside, when the leather is warm inside the car, you can just turn on that function and just cool off your seat for you so that your back is not sweating or anything like that. Whew. All right, that's perfect. And you still have the heated function as well in the seat, so when it gets cold outside, so you can just heat your seat, and that's it. All right, very cool seats, and I'm telling you, I can drive this car for long and long hours, so the seats are very comfortable. Okay, so you have leather armrests here, you have the Audi phone box underneath it, of course, two cup holders, and you have this 12-volt socket right there. In all A6, you do have this little slot right here where you can just insert your key, and that's it. All right, and then you have this leather shift knob right there. You have two screens, one for MMI climate control, Quattro badge on the dash right here. So you have all leather steering wheel here. It's a multi-function steering wheel, and behind it you have the Audi virtual cockpit here. So everything is very well laid out in front of you, so there's no complaint at all. And then you can see this matte silver trim that just follows around. So you have it on the door, you have it on the screen right here in the center of the dashboard. You have it in the center of the console right here. So the matte silver is a great complement to the brown that's inside the car. And you also have some gray. This leather is gray. So on this side, let's see. Okay, decent sized glove box right here, so you can place a lot of items. So there's a lot of books in here. So this is what you get up front. So now let me just push the driver's seat all the way back and see how it goes. But before I talk about that, let's see. So we have this sunroof right here. Oh, just gotta switch on the car real quick to open it. So it's a very decent size sunroof. So it's not a panoramic because it doesn't go all the way back there, but people at the back will still have a nice view of the sky from here, and people up front will enjoy it as well. So right now I have the driver's seat pushed all the way back, and I can reach the brake pedal. I am 6 feet tall, so if you're over 6 feet, I think you can drive this car easily. And then if you're less than that, all you gotta do is just adjust your seat. You have power seats in the car for a reason. Just adjust it, no complaints at all. You can just adjust the steering wheel as well, so it's power as well, and then you can just have a nice driving position. So now let's see how it is at the back for the back passengers. All right, so now let's jump at the back of the A6. All right, so as I was mentioning before, I hope you didn't think that it was gonna be like cringy back here or anything like that, because the dimensions spoke for the car. So you have a lot of space. This is a mini saloon, so there is no worries at all. It's pure comfort inside this car, no worries. So a lot of knee room, a lot of leg room, so I can just slide my foot underneath the seat. Audi calls it like the foot garage or something like that. So you can just slide your foot underneath it, so you can just rest your hips or your knees a little bit. And then same seats, same type of seats as up front, so you have them at the back as well. And one cool thing is that you have heated seat at the back. You don't have the ventilated function at the back, but you have heated seats at the back. And you have another climate control here, so you have 4-zone climate control in the car. So one for the driver, one for the passenger, and you have 2 other zones at the back for each passenger at the back. So you can change all those temperatures independently, and you can change the fan speed for all 4 zones independently. So that is great right here. You have 2 USB-C connectivity at the bottom here in a 12-volt socket again for old school charging. So that's all you get here at the back. And the headroom is amazing because this headliner is further perforated, because before it used to be closer to your head. Now they have this nice deep curve in it that will give you more headroom. So if you're taller than me, I think you're gonna have a nice time traveling at the back of this car. So no worries about that at all. All right, so and same material on the door as up front. So you have the wood here, just follows to its consistency. So that's perfect. So now let's check out the trunk. Okay, so now let's check out the trunk of the A6. Let me pop it open real quick. Bam. So as you can see, this is a power trunk right here. So you have the same buttons that you get on the hatchbacks. Let's say on the A5, you get it on the Q3, Q5, all the Qs, because you need that functionality to help you. So you're not using your muscles all the time. So let's say you just went to the gym, your arms are sore or anything like that, then you can just press the button and let the car do the work for you. So this is convenience right here. All right, so now when it comes to space, this trunk is massive and is very deep. Since you don't have a hatchback, so to go in the depth of it, so you gotta go underneath and all the way. And now I'm gonna do my usual test, the trunk test, the human body test, and hop in it real quick. There we go. Oh my God. Okay, you can fit 2 full-size adults at the back here, just to let you know how big it is. And the dimension is gonna show right here, and there you go. All right, so this is massive trunk right here, plenty of space, so no worries about it at all. So now to put the trunk back down, all you gotta do, press the button, boom, and that's it. It's a power trunk, so it's just gonna do the work for you. All right, so now we're gonna go up front to talk about the MMI system. Okay, now we're back in the driver's seat. So let's talk about the infotainment system real quick. So right here underneath the armrest, so you have the Audi phone box. So you have a wireless pad right here. It's a wireless charger for your phone. And also when your phone is inside this box, you're gonna get better service, because this box serves as a signal booster using the antenna of the car. So you're gonna have better service inside the car. And additionally, you have 2 USB-C connectivity right here for faster charging, because you know wireless chargers tend to be a little bit slower, and also for better connectivity to the MMI system. So and on top of it, you have wireless Apple CarPlay in the car, and wired Android Auto. So right here, you have the volume knob here. It's a very functional button right here. So you can raise and lower your volume, and also you can push it to the right or to the left to skip a track or to go to the previous track. So it's a very useful button right there. All right, so right above that button right here, so you do have the climate control. This is the screen for the climate control. It's an 8-inch touchscreen. So you can raise or lower your temperature. You can change fan speed, all that good stuff. It's all right there. Very responsive. And also, people tend to want the buttons instead of the touchscreen, and they think they're more convenient. And I think so too, to a certain extent, because you know where the button is. You can just reach it while you're driving, so you're not distracted and changing your temperature or anything like that. But the screen works too. It's very functional. All right, right above it, you have this 10.1-inch screen. So this is the MMI system. So it's a touch screen, so it's very, very responsive. When you go to vehicle, one thing I always like to do is go to Audi Drive Select and see the render of the car. It's a 3D render of the car coming, and this is where you get all your drive modes. All right. So that's it for the MMI system. So right here, behind the steering wheel. So first of all, this is a multi-function steering wheel, and you can control everything on the screen right here. So this 12-inch screen, this is the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus, and it has all the information about the car, and you can see your media right there as well. You can see your phone connectivity. So if you're connected to the car's Bluetooth, you can make phone calls from here, and you have navigation as well. So you have a smaller view and a bigger view that will show you more details, especially on the map or anything like that. So the same thing. So it's just two views that you get here. The screen is HD, the high definition. So no worries about the resolution here at all. Like the sun is in my eye right now. I don't need to squint to see anything on the screen right now. So everything is clear in front of me, HD. So right now, that's pretty much it for the infotainment system. So now let's check out the engine. Okay, so now let's see how it looks underneath the bonnet. Let me pop it open real quick. Wow, this is amazing. It looks clean, very, very nice, brand new. All right, so this car is powered by a 3-liter V6 engine that can produce around 335 horsepower with 369 pound-feet of torque. And as I mentioned before, this car is less powerful than the S6. The S6 can produce 444 horsepower. So this one is a baby S6 right here. All right, so Audi judges that this car can go from 0 to 60 from 5 to 6 seconds. And Audi is always conservative with their numbers. So you might get away with less than that or more, depending on your reaction time or anything like that, the conditions that you are in. But Audi tests these cars in extreme conditions, so the number that they give it to you is just conservative. All right, so this engine is controlled by a 7-speed automatic gearbox with 4 different modes. So you have auto, dynamic, comfort, and individual. The fuel efficiency in this car is great, so you get 21 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway. So now let's see how this car drives. Alright, so now let's hit the wood to see what the A6 is like to drive. So right now, I'm taking this corner right now, very sharp, but it's very easy for the car. Even though the car is very long, it's a long wheelbase, but we have that quattro all-wheel drive system in the car that's gonna take you out those tight situations. So no worries about that. This system can send power to the wheel that you do the most, so up to 50%. To help you get out the sticky situation, tight corners, a muddy situation, wet surfaces. So that's what the quattro all-wheel drive is all about. It is one of the leading all-wheel drive system in the industry, and till this day, no one can beat an Audi in a wet surface. That's for sure. And right now, I'm in comfort mode, so the car is riding smoothly, like no complaint, no effort whatsoever. And those comfort seats, man, it doesn't even feel like I'm driving right now. It feels like I'm just relaxing. So that's how it feels in this car. The car is very soft right now. So comfort mode is the softest setting in the car. So the steering wheel is very light, no effort at all. You're just relaxing. You're in comfort. All right. So now, this car is packed with safety features. So you have adaptive cruise control with distancing and traffic jam assist. So when you preset your distance between you and the car up front, the car is just gonna maintain that. And also, oh, look at this sunlight. Oh man, yes, getting the sunset right now. But yes, so going back to what I was saying, so you have the distance between you and the car up front. So when you have the cruise control on, it's just gonna maintain that the distance is gonna accelerate or decelerate depending on the distance in front of you. So this is how the system works. It's very efficient, and when you get into traffic, it's gonna bring the car all the way to a stop, and then we'll pick up where you put the speed for. All right, so now you also have, let me just take this turn right here, just test the turning radius of the car real quick. Okay, that was pretty impressive. Wow, that turning radius is pretty impressive. So that was a great, it actually blew my mind the way that the car just did this turn right now, just easily. Even though it's a long car, that was perfect. So you do have the lane keeping assist in this car. That's gonna keep you centered. So if you were to swerve right or left unexpectedly, so it's gonna prevent you from crossing the line and just bring you back to center. So that's very cool right here. Let me go around this roundabout right now. Oh my God, no effort. So the car is very agile, that's for sure. The car is heavy and long, but it still remains agile. So the system is very well balanced, I would say. And on top of it, you have all the cameras in the car. This is the parking aid assist. So pretty much you have 3D view of the car. You have 360 view because you have front, side, and back camera. And then you also have a top view of the car as well. So you can view pretty much any angle in the car with that system. All right, so now I'm going to put the car in dynamic mode and see how the engine will react. So far so good, because the car has a good amount of power in it and can pick up easily. So now let's see how it is in dynamic mode. So dynamic mode is the sportiest setting in the car. So now let's see how it reacts. Okay, it picks up very nicely. That's good. So in dynamic mode, everything just stiffens up. So the suspension, so you have 4 independent air suspension in the car. So they're adaptive air suspension, so they just stiffen up. There's more weight to the steering wheel. So this is what you get on dynamic mode. Oh my gosh, it's picking up very well. So it's fairly quick, I would say. I'm not pushing it too hard because this is a brand new car, but this is fairly quick right now. So no worries, no complaint at all. So you're gonna have fun in this car. But the level of comfort that you get inside this car is just, I don't know, it's like riding a cloud right now. So I'm just chilling. Like, the car is just very, very smooth, very comfortable. Another car that I know is comfortable as this one is 2 other Audis I know that are super comfortable like that, is the A8 and the e-tron SUV. That for sure. Those 2 cars, man, it's like riding on a cloud. The seats, just like this seat right here, great job Audi for that. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2023 Audi A6. So this car starts right around $68,000 and it's available at Audi Wesley Chapel. So they have plenty on the lot. If you need to get your hand on this car, feel free to contact Marc at Audi Wesley Chapel. He's going to be able to help you wherever you are in the country. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. If you learned something new about this car, or if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up. And if you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And if you're part of the fam, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Now, until we meet again, let's keep riding.